Hello, welcome one and all to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan for this 6th edition of Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. Yes, we're on the internet. It's a small box, but I mean, it's cozy. Welcome. You're in for 15 questions. Yes, one round of trivia, a good half an hour before an answering round for another half an hour as we go through tonight's trivia, all sorts of pop culture, general knowledge, a little bit of sports, a little bit of geography, all sorts of game show, game fun. Alrighty. If you're still staying home, thank you very much. Hopefully you are, because really that's what keeps everyone safe. You keep yourself safe, you keep everyone else safe. I mean, remember, you staying home, keeping this virus, this world a little more normal, keeps those that might be in higher risk, those over 70 or with autoimmune disorders, just that much safer, that much more in good health. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. It really is our way of flattening the curve and paying that small price by just doing nothing. So hey, but doing something right now, Trivia Club. Yes, get those pens and pieces of paper ready. And that is all you need to write down those answers to these upcoming 15 questions. I won't be able to interact with participants like I usually do. I mean, which is even better, let's be honest. But you can share your team names in the comments. It's great to have you. If you're new to Trivia Club, welcome. If this is your not first time, then hey, great to have you back. It's great to have the community of Trivia Club still together. It helps me very much as well. I hope it helps you just make these weeks a little less long. So thank you very much. Last week's I built a VCR or Trivia Club anagram answer. The anagram was Dr. Wet Owls, and that was an anagram for the TV show Westworld. Yeah, Westworld. Dr. Wet Owls, also a great character. Just a hell of a TV show in and of itself. All right, tonight's prizes are still nothing, but really everything, because we're staying in, so thank you. But in honor of just the Trivia Club Championship prize, that golden VHS, you can believe that you're holding that gold with all your might, or because it's the time of the year that we'd be having our Grand Championship Grand Prix finale. Yes, this would be the end of a month-long celebration celebrating 8 years of Trivia Club in Toronto. We'll be playing not only just for the golden VHS, but for the golden VCR. So you can also picture yourself just holding that VCR, hugging it tight. Ah, yes. Or, I mean, you can also just enjoy that golden prize behind me. Nice. That's something that I won for the first time, the Phil Hartman Trophy for the Saturday Night Live Fantasy League that we run through Trivia Club. You can find past results, not yet this year's results, but past results of the Saturday Night Live Fantasy League on triviaclub.ca if you want to check that out. But tonight's golden VHS, at least the one I'm holding in my hand, it is Star Trek II, The Wrath of God. Yeah, enjoy it. It is $1.99, down from $4.99. That's a steal. Tonight's golden VHS. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Trivia Club, where you can find an edited version of this Facebook Live video. This Facebook Live video will also be just posted in total, the 20-minute pre-show, and of course anything that happens after our sign-off on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Trivia Club, in the video section. It'll be posterity's sake. Is that the right word? Posterity's sake, yes. I'm talking to my producer. Hello, Chrissy.
Hello.
Just keeping things running, making sure I'm on time. Oh yeah, I should hurry up? Okay. There's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Rule number 1, on those pieces of paper. Yes, be smarter than that internet connection as well. If you're cheating, to find those answers, you're only cheating yourself. Really, we aren't playing for anything but a good time. So yeah, make your good time count, I guess, is what I'm saying. And of course, I also said, don't write those answers in the comment section for this video. Write it down on your piece of... And the only other rule of Trivia Club is, of course, tell everybody about Trivia Club. I appreciate it. And thank you, of course, in that regard, to the Rec Room Instagram page, being really reliable, and I appreciate their weekly shout-outs in their weekly trivia. Also helps promote Trivia Club on Instagram. So thank you to the Rec Room. All right, let's jump into it. Let's jump into Trivia Club at home. Here we go. Got those pens and papers ready. Question number 1. We're feeling the draft. So, for the first time since 1967, the first 3 picks of the NFL draft, that National Football League draft, all played for the same university at some point. So name that American university for that point. You also call them colleges. I mean, I think it's kind of interchangeable, but name that American university that for the first time since 1967, the first 3 picks of the NFL draft came from that school. At your question number 1, feeling the draft. Oh, yes. So, question number 2, it's kind of dated, but I feel all right. So, question number 2, in 2017, over half surveyed were still using the out-of-date XP or Vista versions of what software program? Once again, in 2017, over half of all businesses surveyed were still using the out-of-date X versions of what software product or program? That's that question number 2. Kind of dated, but I feel all right. Yeah. That's your question number 2. Question number 3. Watch your language. So, for question number 3, what's the official language of Guyana, the only South American country with that as their official language? So once again, what's the official language of Guyana? And it's the only South American country with that as their official language. What could it be? Answer question number 3. Yes, your company will still be using it. On that question number 2. Question number 4 now, we're going to connect for the point here. So there's a connection between the answers of 2 and 3. Nothing in the questions, but there was a connection. So think of some outside of the box connection that they might have. Yes, what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? As you're thinking of that connection, I'll give you that 2 and 3 one more time. 17. This is your question number 2. In 2017, over half of all businesses surveyed were still using the out-of-date XP or Vista versions of what software product? And question number 3, what's the official language of Guyana, the only South American country with that as their official language? And then question number 4, there's a connection between questions 2 and 3, their answer. Yes, the answers of 2 and 3 have a connection. So connect for the point on question number 4. This is now something that'll help outside of the box thinking, your lateral thinking, or Not quite lateral. Kitty corner? I don't know. All right. Question number 5. As you're thinking of that connection for question number 4, question number 5 is called Be Yourself. So, it is a 5-letter word for a kid between the ages of 9 to 12, no longer a child, and not yet an adolescent, a word that was invented by J.R.R. Tolkien. As J.R.R. Tolkien, the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit writer, and that 5-letter word for a kid from about the ages of 9 to 12, so a kid that is no longer a child, but not yet an adolescent. And that 5-letter word was invented, or first used, so I guess invented, by J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien. That's that question number 5. Question number 6 now. We're going to do a little bit of geography for you. Yes, we're going. I give you the name of 2 countries, and you tell me the color of their flags that they have in common. So once again, I'll give you the name of 2 countries, and you tell me the common color of their 2 flags. Alrighty, question number 6. Mexico and Tanzania. So Mexico and Tanzania, what is the common color between the flags of those 2 countries? Do you have an idea?
I do.
Nice.
I'm going to keep it to myself.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. She knows how the game goes. Yeah. She knows how it goes. All right. Question number 7 is a question about the Scarlet Letterbox. Ooh. So this is a possible point answer. So 3 possible points to be won here. So for a point each on question number 7, name the 3 movies in which a highly respected auteur filmmaker processed their real-life divorce by depicting Scarlett Johansson in a deteriorating relationship with a man who is a content creator of some kind. It's a little labyrinthian, so I'll say it again. So for a point each, name the 3 movies in which a highly respected auteur filmmaker processed their real-life divorce by depicting Scarlett Johansson as a character in a deteriorating relationship with a man who is a content creator of... Yeah, there's 3 movies with that description. And one more time, because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to process. Name as many as 3 movies. You can name 1 for 1 point, 2 for 2 points, 3 for 3 points. So, name the 3 movies in which a highly respected auteur filmmaker processed their real-life divorce by depicting Scarlett Johansson, the actress Scarlett Johansson, as a character in a deteriorating relationship with a man who is a content creator of some kind. And yes, hopefully you're enjoying the angle. Yeah. A little more of the art in the background. Yeah, we've got a good art wall. 1 of 2, or maybe 3. Yeah. We like our arts. Still keeping the bookshelf in the frame, in the picture. So you know where I am. So you don't, it's not like, where is he now? I don't know. Just at an angle. Question number 8. We're going bit by bit. This is an audio clue. So on this 8 bit by bit question, I'm going to play a short clip of an 8-bit song the kind of lo-fi sound that you'd hear in a old Nintendo game or an old Nokia cell phone. And you name that pop song for a point, and name the musical act responsible for that song for a second point. So name that popular song, and name the musical act responsible for this tune. The musical act could be either, of course, singular or musical, or like a band of some kind. But here we go. Here's your bit by bit tune. And whew.
I thought we were going to listen to that all night.
3 hours later. Yes, name that song for a point, and name the musical act responsible for that song for a second point. That popular song, 8-bit tune, 8-bit tune. Question number 9, we're going to tag the line. What that means is I'm going to give you a tagline from a movie poster, and you name that movie. Simple enough. So, name the movie with the poster tagline for this question. To enter the mind of a killer, she must challenge the mind of a madman. Ooh. Once again, to enter the mind of a killer, she must challenge the mind of a madman. Name that movie. Write down your answer. Of course. Write down your answer on that piece of paper. Do not write down the answer in the comments. Remember. Alrighty, question number 10. It's called Surveys, and it's Trivia Club's first game show game of the night. For Survey Says, I'm going to give you a actual Family Feud survey question, and you give me your number one answer, or what you think the number one answer might be as per 100 Americans surveyed. Remember, this is actually surveyed by the Family Feud. Don't tell them that I have this information. And you have to give me the number one answer that the 100 Americans surveyed gave for this question. So here's that question number 10. That survey says, if you were going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name a subject to study. So if you were going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name a subject you'd want to study. That's that question number 10. Alrighty, question number 11. Question number 11, it's geography for you. Now question number 11, it's the precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Hades' capital. Another few steps into the thinking, but tell me the precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Hades' capital. And one more time on that question number 11. Yes, name that precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Hades' capital. Question number 12 now. We're going 2 times on the second video, so I guess appropriate. There you go. So 2 times for part 2 on question number 12. This word in math is a synonym for times. So this 2-letter word in math is a synonym for times. 13. Places that became things is the idea behind this question. So question number 13. Named for a German valley, this prehistoric precursor was a forerunner and rival of modern humans. So once again, named for a German valley, this prehistoric precursor was a forerunner and rival of modern humans. It's a place that became a thing. Alrighty, question number 14. It's called Best Known For. So name the 4 movies on this one. Name the 4 movies on question number 14 according to imdb.com that the following actor is known for. So Internet Movie Database.com and the known for section on that website, on this person's specific page, name the 4 movies that Anna Kendrick is known for. Yes, the 4 movies, a point for each correct answer. And the 4 movies Anna Kendrick is known for. These are movies that, within the algorithm of Amazon and the Internet Movie Database.com, that could be award nominees, that could be box office movies, it could be things that people like to continuously return to. Who knows? And before we do any repeating of questions, though, I will return to those, of course, as well. Question number 15 is called Countdown. Yes, for Countdown Takedown, it's our game show game to end the night. This game show game is played with Price is Right rules with a twist. So I'm going to give you a question with a number for the answer, and you want to get as close as you can to that actual number. If you get the number right on, you'll get 5 points. If you're within 25% of the actual number, you'll get 2 points still. If you're too far down, 0 points. So unfortunately, no $1 bobs. And if you're just over, even by one, 0 points as well. So once again, you want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over on this question number 15, this Countdown Takedown. So Countdown Takedown. Judge Judy, yes, TV's Judge Judy, this number of millions of dollars per year according to the Hollywood Reporter. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, most recent annual contract numbers for Judge Judy. So Judy makes this number of millions of dollars per year. That's that question number 15. All right. I'll start answers that, or any questions. You come up with the answers. Any questions that need repeating on this new video feed. So 12 and 13 look like the ones so far. Any others that I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition, I will do that. So question number 12. Question number 12. 2 times. So for the second time, this 2-letter word in math is a synonym for times. Question number 3. Places that became things. So, named for a German valley, name the prehistoric precursor that was a forerunner and rival of modern humans. Named for a German valley, this prehistoric precursor was a forerunner and rival of modern humans.
Russell, it seems like people need 10 to 15. like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15
Yeah.
seem to be the ones that you're asking for. So you might be easiest just to.
Sounds good. I'll start with question number 10 to 15 from there. Looks like I'll
Nobody's
catch
asking for
most.
14.
Alrighty. So question number 12, survey says, or 10, question number 10, survey says, so if you were going to a question number 12, 10, alright, so for survey says, this is an actual Family Feud survey question. You give me one answer as pertaining to the Family Feud and those surveyed by them. So, if you were going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name a subject that you'd want to study. If you're going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name a subject that you'd want to study. Question 11 now, once again. It's the precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Haiti's capital. You can give me precious element symbol or just the precious element itself. Question number 12. This 2-letter word in math is a synonym for times. Question number 13. Named for a German valley, this prehistoric precursor was a forerunner and rival of modern humans. Question 14. Best known for. What are the 4 movies that, according to the Internet Movie Database, that Anna Kendrick is known for? And your question number 15. Give me your best guess at this number. This is Price is Right rules, so close as you can without going over. Judge Judy makes this number of millions of dollars per year, according to the Hollywood Reporter. So how many millions of dollars per year does Judge Judy make? This is the most recent number, as it were, up to date to, I believe, at least 2019, if not 2018. As per the Hollywood Reporter, they did not give me the year.
1 through 8.
I won't be able to do all 1 through 8, but I can give you 7, and if you need any more, you can always rewatch the videos or the compiled on YouTube as well, just to keep the general video that we'll be compiling as concise as possible. But here's question number 7 repeated before we jump into answering the. Alrighty. Remember, if you're not able to catch everything live right at 7 every Tuesday, you can also find these videos on YouTube or on Facebook afterwards in there and as full a version as possible of all the questions and then answers. So here we go. Question number 7, Scarlet Letterbox. So for a point each, name the 3 movies in which a highly respected auteur filmmaker processed their real-life divorce by depicting Scarlett Johansson as a character in a deteriorating relationship with a man who is a content creator of some kind. Alrighty, I think that's everything. Everything that we can without repeating all the questions from 1 to 15. Alright, and with that said, I'll give you a little bit of time, say, 10 to 15 seconds, to finalize those answers and try to finalize them before we give you those answers. You can put the pen in the hand of your peer to mark your sheets, or you can mark your own sheets. I mean, I trust you. Here we go, your answers for Trivia Club at Home. Question number 1. We're feeling the draft. So for the first time since 1967, the first 3 picks of the NFL draft played for the same university at some point. And that American university was Ohio State. The OSU Ohio State University, yes indeed. OSU is acceptable, although it could be Oklahoma, but still. Ohio State is where that, or Ohio State University. All right, here we go. Question number 2, kind of dated, but we feel all right. In 2017, after half of all businesses surveyed, over half of all businesses surveyed were still out-of-date XP or Vista versions of Windows. So they're just like us. Businesses, they're just like us. And question number 3, watch your language. So what's the official language of Guyana, the only South American country with that as their official language? That would be English. So what's, for question number 4, connecting for the point on this one, what's the connection between Windows and English? They can both be broken. Yes. Broken Windows, broken English, they can both be broken. Yes, indeedy. And I suppose, too, language, it could be really any to get that connection. But to get all 3 points, we're looking for broken as the connector. Question number 5, be yourself. So it is a 5-letter kid from about 9 to 12 years old, no longer a child, but not yet an adolescent. That would be a word invented by Tolkien himself. Tween. That'd be for the tween-aged hobbits, I believe the word first came up. But tween is that word. Number 6, outside the borders. So what is the common color between the flags of Mexico and Tanzania? They are, they both share the color of green. Yes, green is the color that they share. The answer to question number 1 was Ohio State. Ohio State. Bay window, English bay for the connection. Oh, I'll take that. Question number 4, it can be broken or bays. I like it. And accents. Ooh. I'll take that too. We're being creative enough that I can't argue that. And I won't. So once again, your 4 connections could be broken, bay, or accent. I like it. All right. Question number 7. Scarlet Letterboxed. So, the 3 movies in which a highly respected auteur filmmaker processed their own real-life divorce by depicting Scarlett Johansson's character in a deteriorating relationship with a man who is a content creator of some kind. Those 3 movies are Marriage Story, yeah. Lost in Translation, Her. And actually, Lost in Translation and Her, Spike Jonze and Sofia Coppola were commenting on divorce with the use of Scarlett Johansson in both. So there you go. And Noah Baumbach was just, it was something. It was not related to either of those 2, but still with Scarlett Johansson. Not bad. There's something about her that makes you go, I want to talk about my divorce. I guess. Question number 8, bit by bit. So that 8-bit on that question number 8 was a 8-bit version of Hotline Bling for a point by Drake for a second point. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. Dance, even if it wasn't necessarily pertaining to the actual 8-bit. Hotline Bling will get you a point. Drake will get you another point. 2 possible points. Question number 7, that was Lost in Translation, Her, and Marriage Story. Question number 9, it's time to tag the line. So I give you the tagline from the movie poster and you name that movie. The tagline was, "To enter the mind of a killer, she must challenge the mind of a madman." Ooh. That would be Silence of the Lambs. Question number 10 now. Your survey says, if you're going to be a contestant on Jeopardy, name you'd want to study. This is according to Family Feud survey contestants about potential Jeopardy future. But I'll give you 1 point for what would be their number 5 answer and go up in the potential answers from there. So here's that 1 point answer and then go up into the more points from there. So if you said that this was a real, this answer really needed chemistry or a little bit of biology, who knows? That would be science. Science rules. So science for 1 point. 2 points if you thought this must be pop. This must be pop. Pop culture. Pop culture for 2 points. 3 points if it's something that you just wouldn't talk about at the at Thanksgiving. You really shouldn't, at least. That'd be politics. That and religion. Let's just keep it out. But politics for 3 points. 4 points if you needed to really map things out. If you wanted to keep your borders. Borders? Established borders? That's better. Geography. Geography. We're going places by staying home. There you go. And 5 points now. 5 points if you said their number 1 answer. And that would be really something that is all about the past, the present, and the future. It's history. Yes, history for 5 points. So 5 points on this. Question number 10. If you said history was a subject that you'd want to study before going on Jeopardy. 4 points for geography. 3 points for politics. Let's say on music or movie or TV. We'll lump that in pop culture. And 1 point for science. And if you said something more specific than those more general subjects, then I will allow you to lump it in within those necessary things. If you said political history, though, let's be honest, you said politics first. But I'm not there. I'm not there. Before we jump into 11, in the subject of a beard, I mean, the thing on my head is more the best thing I can do in terms of beards. Any other facial stuff, I'd have to throw that over to my producer for. Oh no, she's throwing up the X. She's no.
Nope. I would have done that.
So, I did have the mustache. I've been trying to get that back for years, but. Question number 11. Our answer for elementary geography. See, it's the precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Haiti's capital. Haiti's capital is Port-au-Prince. So, AU is in the middle. AU or gold. Lost a fan on
I
it.
did, yeah. I am okay.
Question number 12. Yes, our answers. So this 2-letter word in math is a synonym for times. That would be by. B-Y. 5 by 5. 25. Don't test me otherwise. Question number 13. Things. So, named for a German valley. This prehistoric precursor was a forerunner and rival of modern humans. Neanderthal. Of the Neander valleys. It's all about where you're found, not where you've been, you know? Not my best motto, but that's coming. Alrighty, question number 14. Best known for the 4 movies that, according to InternetMovieDatabase.com, that Anna Kendrick is known for. Remember, if you want to blame anyone, blame Bezos on those 4 points for potential movies. Up in the Air is an Anna Kendrick movie of note. Also, Pitch Perfect. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect for a second point. Trolls for a third possible point. And for that 4th point, it's Into the Woods, in which she played Cinderella, the main character. Or, I mean, she was part of the main cast, though, so there you go. Up in the Air is a point. Pitch Perfect is a second point. Trolls is a third point, and Into the Woods is a third point. All right, now 15, our countdown takedown to end the night. Here is your answer for our final question of the day. So this game show game is played with Price is Right rules, so all you wanted to do was get as close as you can without going over. Judge Judy makes this number of $1 million per year. This is the most recent estimates of TV's richest woman. So hopefully you wagered a little higher on this one. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, Judge Judy makes, drum roll please, $7 million annually. 47. So that means 47 will get you 5 points. If you said 48, that's 0 points. Anything above also still 0 points. If your number was anywhere between 46 and $35 million, that is 2 points. And 34 and below, just out of range as well for 0 points. So well done all once again. Congratulations to everybody. Add up all those points from 1 to 15 for the upcoming videos as well, and for the prior videos. You can find an edited version, and in this case it'll be both parts 1 and 2, without the pre or post shows, in one video on YouTube. So check it out there. YouTube Trivia Club. Remember to announce your point totals with your team names in the comment section as well. We want to hear how you did for tonight's Trivia Club after you're finished adding up those point totals. And just, keep track of how everyone's doing as well. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. And yeah, we'll all get through this together. I know we're all, in the general sense, getting tired of being inside, but for the short-term boredom that you will experience, you'll be saving so many more lives than any of the, let's be honest, fools heading out and doing all those just like crowd things. That's, completely unnecessary. And a tiebreaker if needed. Yes, here's your bonus tiebreaker. A little extra trivia for you. It's an anagram of Trivia Club. It's called VCR. Now it means I'm going to give you a anagram and ask you to find something within that anagram. Remember, you have to use all of the letters to shuffle around and make something new. So, find the former basketball star in the anagram Demon Sin, which is just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to say. Once again, that anagram is Nard Demon Sin. Name that former basketball star. Nard Demon Sin. Yes, thank you all once again for joining in. We'll be back next year. We'll be back next year, hopefully, but also next week And then next week, because it's a new month, I couldn't quite figure it out right away. Next week is May 5th. May the 5th be with us, I suppose. There you go. Smash that like button. Trivia Club, of course, on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, but just retweeting stuff for the most part, to be honest. And anything else? Well, tonight's champions are whoever's home. So well done. Keep up the great work. You did it. Keep on being responsible and touching your face minimally. I know it's impossible not to completely, but like, keep up the good work is what I'm saying. Thank you, everyone, for a fun evening. Enjoy dinner, depending on where you are. I mean, it's dinner time for me. So before I get to that, I will say this. The same thing I say at the end of every Trivia Club, and that is, remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Yay! Bye! Hooray!